Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, world? Today I'm going to do a quick video on Bromantane. I got mine from science.bio. You could check them out. Bromantane, if you don't know, it's a synthetic adaptogen. It was made by Russian scientists. It's used to boost physical and mental performance of sorts. And I was particularly interested in it. Just like many people, I was diagnosed with ADD as a kid. I didn't really take my ADD medicine. They give me Adderall. I didn't really like that. But I do think that there is benefit to being able to improve one's ability to focus. There might be a correlation there with dopamine levels. It's something that I'm exploring. I personally believe that a lot of ADD comes down to you're practicing the habit of being distracted because in our modern age, most people are addicted to technology like cell phones. So we're constantly scrolling, and that constantly bringing our attention from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next is training our brain to be more distracted. So, I don't recommend just using drugs or compounds and thinking that that's going to solve your issues. But, obviously, before you do anything, talk to a doctor. That's my disclaimer. But this is just my experience with, improving my focus, how my experience with Bromantane has gone for me. So, to preface this, also, the other reason why I was interested in using Bromantane is because I started seeing benefit from using tyrosine. And tyrosine boosts pretty much like epinephrine or adrenaline and dopamine levels. It's like the building block for your body to make those hormones. And I am very sensitive to tyrosine, so at 250 milligrams is too much for me. But when I take like a third of that, I'll take the capsule and take about a third of it. I get great results. So I kind of microdose L-tyrosine. I noticed some good benefit with my focus, my energy, my mood. And Bromantane does something to tyrosine hydroxylase where it allows your body to convert tyrosine into dopamine. So I figured, wow, this would be a great stack. And it has been. So for 4 weeks, I did 2 days on, 1 day off, maybe a little bit more off time than on. And I also did 50 milligrams. So what I tend to do is use the lowest effective dose for something like Bromantane because I want to get the benefits, but I'm not looking to do too much. For the first several weeks, I noticed a great boost in my mood. I noticed an ability to study for longer periods of time. I'm currently re-enrolled in my NASM certified personal trainer course. So besides doing that, I'm working on my website, and then I am, taking care of kids and then going to work. So a lot of times I get scattered and feeling like there's a lot of tasks to do, and that creates this feeling of pressure. And then I'm like thinking about what I'm supposed to be doing next while I'm studying or while I'm building a website or while I'm working on a business. So I kind of did notice this ability for myself to focus for longer periods of time, and that felt great. I did notice the anti-anxiety, the overall mood boost, as well as verbal fluency. It felt like it was increasing my ability to formulate thoughts into words on the go. So I think it's great, and I didn't notice any side effects from it. Um, Again, I only did about 4 weeks of it. I'm taking a break. I'm on an off period now. I'll probably do another 4 weeks after I give myself a couple of weeks just to reset. Besides that, um, other things is recently I've been doing the ice baths. So I guess I'll make a video on that. I'm on day 3 of doing them in a row. And the dopamine boost from those I think is unparalleled to anything else. But there's also like when you're doing something new, like for Bromantane, when it was new, it was better. The first week and the second week was better than the third and the fourth. It could be the same for ice baths. It's new for me now, so I'm feeling so good from doing those. But maybe once I get adapted to them, the effects won't be as heightened because we need new stimulus. But nonetheless, like I was saying early in the video, the thing with the cell phones, I set a timer on my phone, which tells me when I log on to social media for a certain amount of time. I'm noticing my screen time is down. per average every week, which is good. I'm moving in the right direction. I also have started using an app called Elevate, which I do this 5 to 10 minute brain training, and I've been kind of noticed that that's better. The best days that I've had recently have been when I wake up, I do my meditation, I do some little stretches, I do my little exercises, I do a standing meditation, and then I make myself read a few pages in a book, and or play this mental challenge game called Elevate. And I do all of that before I log onto Instagram or do any scrolling. And I think that the morning time is really an important time to set the brain and to teach the brain to focus. And then if you end up teaching your brain to be distracted later in the day, at least you set the proper foundation, because I think that morning is one of those important times for creating a state that's going to have long lasting effects. So, I wish you the best in your journey to health, to self mastery, to improvement, to reaching your goals, and whatever that you are focusing on, whatever gives you purpose, whatever keeps you motivated. I wish you the best in the greatest pursuits. So I hope you found this video helpful and useful. If you did, comment, consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.